We are leaving snowy Colorado heading to the Bluff, Utah area. On the way, we plan on stopping at Newspaper Rock, a neat-looking petroglyph panel, before visiting another panel near Bluff. Our plan is to then watch the sunset at Goosenecks State Park, high above the San Juan River. On day 2, we're heading to Comb Ridge to visit Alcove Ruins, which is an 800-year-old cliff dwelling. It should be a fun weekend of exploration. I hope you enjoy the ride along with us. Let's get it started. Carrie and I woke up early this morning to do a peak called The Horn near Bluff, Utah. We're here to visit some cave dwellings, and we checked out some petroglyphs yesterday, and the view from this overlook at the start of the hike is just gorgeous. So that is looking east, and then right over Carrie is Ute Mountain. And then those snow-covered peaks over there are called the Abajo, near Monticello. Neat little canyon with sandstone down in it. And then over there in the distance is Comb Ridge. We're going to head later. We are in Bluff, Utah, near Comb Ridge, about to cross Butler Wash, and then hike up that canyon straight ahead of me. And there's a cliff dwelling we're going to visit up there. I saw a YouTube video on it and kind of reverse engineered how to get there. It looks pretty amazing. There's Moki Steps and all kinds of ruins up there. And it's just a beautiful January day, so. Got Lexi and Carrie with me. This is the first time Lexi's gone on a hike like this with us, so that should be fun. came to this steep little cliff, and it would probably be more difficult if we didn't find these carved steps, which are called Moki Steps. This should help Carrie get down easier. All right, we're about 50 feet from our ruins, and supposedly this is the crux and really scary, but I can tell you it doesn't look that bad at all. So we have reached what some people call the crux, and it looks like they struggle a little bit. Just before the cliff dwellings, about 50 feet away. I'm gonna go ahead and try to film it. It doesn't look too bad. Yeah, there's some exposure down there, but the footing's amazing. And there we are. There's our first view of the dwellings. So this dwelling here is at least 800 years old, and look at how well that's holding up. Beautiful mortar job. This one's pretty cool. It's got twigs in it.
Yeah.
Inside one of these dwellings, you get these cool lookout windows. Yeah, I mentioned the Moki Steps earlier that were carved by the ancestral Puebloans. And check this out. Just follow them all the way along this ruin area. And here's some areas where it looks like they might have ground corn. A little further west of our initial ruins, we found this, what we think is where they did some smoking, or at the very least had some sort of fire. There's soot all over the walls and ceiling. At the tail end of the cliff dwelling that we came to visit. Talk about location, this is just gorgeous up here. Well worth the effort to get up here. Just below the cliff dwelling, we found this really neat pottery. I think it's called the pinch method. And Carrie's over here hunting for more. She thinks she might have found some. We'll go check it out. Heading down from the ruins, you can see them there under that alcove. We found this neat little ramp to follow. And we are almost in the bottom of the canyon. So it should just be a hike out of here, although it might be a little snowy. We're wrapping up a 2-day trip to Bluff, Utah. Saw some petroglyph panels yesterday, and today we're exploring some cliff dwellings, which were pretty amazing, as I think the footage will show. So just wrapping things up now, looking for some pottery or arrowheads or whatever out here in this little area we found, and having a great time. Till later.